So hey guys, it's week 9 NFL. No, I took a few weeks off. Got a little busy, but I'm back and ready to get these predictions back going. When we left off for week 7, I predicted 11 out of 15 games correctly. So let's see how well I do this time. So tonight, Thursday night, we have the Falcons playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they're playing in Tampa Bay. The Falcons are on a roll as of late, kind of, because they did have that loss to San Diego a few weeks ago. But they're looking pretty decent, and even though they're away, I think they're going to pull off the win because Tampa Bay is not looking great, and they also lost their starting running back, Jaquiz Rogers, who actually used to play for the Falcons. Anyway, so Falcons tonight. So we'll go into Sunday. I've got Detroit and Minnesota. We're playing in Minnesota. I don't know what's going on with the Vikings the last few weeks, but I'm hoping they can shake it off and get these wins back. I know Zimmer can pull it together, and I'm thinking they're going to win against Detroit on Sunday. Then we got Steelers at Ravens. Don't care for either team, but if we had to pick the team that I like the least, it would definitely be the Steelers. So I would love to see the Ravens beat the Steelers. And I actually think they will, as long as Ben Roethlisberger is still out. But, sometimes he miraculously comes onto the field with a sprained ankle, dislocated shoulder, whatever it is. Even still, I'm going to go with the Ravens at home. Jets at Dolphins. I want the Jets to be great, man. I really like Ryan Fitzpatrick, minus the interceptions. I love Brandon Marshall. And if you don't know his story, you should really go Google Brandon Marshall's story. Very great, motivating person. Wonderful story. But all that aside, Jets over Dolphins this week. Cowboys at Browns. No-brainer, guys. The Browns will be 0-9. Cowboys will win. That's horrible. But Jags at Chiefs. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. They're a pretty decent, solid team, and they're playing at home, so they'll probably get that win. Eagles at Giants. I think this is kind of a hard one because I feel like both teams like to show up when they play each other. But even though the Giants are playing at home, I think it will be a good game, but I think the Eagles are going to pull it out. It might be close, but I think the Eagles are going to pull it out. Then we got Panthers at Rams in LA. I'm going to go with the Panthers, even though they haven't had the strongest season. I think that they'll pull out this win against the Rams. So, yeah. Saints at 49ers. I don't know. That's a hard one. I feel like it's kind of a toss-up. It could go either way. But I'm going to go with the 49ers for this one. Titans at Chargers. Another one that's kind of like, who knows? But we'll give it to the Chargers mostly because they're at home, and I feel like they're the more dependable team. And then Colts at Packers. Go with the Packers, man. They're playing in Green Bay. They're playing at home. You got to go with the Packers. And plus, I feel like the Colts have a lot of injuries. T.Y. Hilton is out. Frank Gore is out. So, yeah, they've got some things they're dealing with as well. But the Sunday night game, Broncos at Raiders, I think that's going to be a great game. Battle to see who's going to be at the top of the AFC West. Again, I said last time, I really love what Derek Carr and the Oakland offense is doing. I really believe in them. And then on the other side of the ball, you got the Broncos defense, which is like dominating. So it's going to be interesting to see how those two match up. I think it's going to be really key for Oakland's defense to step up because the Broncos offense is kind of like they do enough to get by. Their defense is really what carries them. The offense just kind of does enough. But I feel like if the Raiders can step up their defense, we're looking at a pretty good game, guys. But I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think they just got a little bit more of an edge there. It's going to be a good game, though. Then for your Monday night game, we've got the Bills at the Seahawks. The Seahawks definitely aren't who they used to be when they were consistently Super Bowl contenders. But I think they still got enough to where if they're playing at home, they'll get the win. Especially against the Bills, who are pretty inconsistent. I think they definitely have the talent on the team, but they can't seem to put it together consistently. So I'm going to give it to the Seahawks. And that's it for week 9. We've got 6 teams on a bye week. We got the Bengals on a bye, Houston, Arizona, New England, Washington, and Chicago. So, yeah, there's a lot of teams out this week. But that's week 9. We'll see how I did. Falcons and Tampa Bay are about to kick off now. So, see you guys later. Bye.